Hi everyone, sorry, back again. I've had to do another part 2 because quite frankly I'm really bad at editing videos, and also because today has been rather testing in the PPE world. If people are not familiar with it, yes, there can be some difficulties, and when you're stuck in a van with your phone ringing, it can be quite difficult. So we're going to go straight back to where we were now. The person watching this quiz, and I know they'll watch the quiz, will know that they're the responsible person for turning it into this that's put a bit of a pause fest and a bit broken up. But anyway, back into the quiz. Which island, this is question 4, which island was awarded the George Cross for gallantry? Which island was awarded the George Cross for gallantry? Okay. Question number 5. In which French area were the D-Day landings? In which French area were the D-Day landings? Question number 6. What was the code name for the Battle of Normandy? What was the code name for the Battle of Normandy? Okay. Question number 7. Who was the English codebreaker? Sorry, not the Nazi, the English codebreaker who created a machine that helped to decrypt Nazi messages? Who was the English codebreaker who created a machine that helped decrypt Nazi messages? Okay, question number 8. What was the Nazi code name for a planned invasion of the United Kingdom during World War II? What was the Nazi code name for a planned invasion of the UK during World War II? Okay, here's a nice easy one coming up, number 9. Which Prime Minister gave the speech, "We shall fight on the beaches"? Which Prime Minister gave the speech, "We shall fight on the beaches"? Okay, and going up into question 10, the last question. The Germans' surrender marked the end of World War II in Europe, but Japan didn't surrender until which date that would later become VJ Day? The Germans' surrender marked the end of World War II in Europe, but Japan didn't surrender until which date that would become VJ Day? Okay, and the for bonus point here, the surrender of the Japanese became official, i.e. it was signed. So not the date they surrendered, the date it was official and they signed it, became official on what date? Okay. So let's go back up and mark them, because I've just realised now we didn't mark round 2. This is the problem you get when you're driving a van. You see, what happens is people ring, you get distracted, you might have a drink safely, obviously, when you're pulled over. You might eat a sneaky sausage roll from the services. All manner of different things come up. So this is reality. So I wanted to give you a glimpse into my world for a little bit. Okay, so the round number 2, I'll give you the answers then. So going back up, how long did World War II last? It lasted 6 years. 6 years, pretty much to the day, or 2. 6 years. When did World War II begin? That was in 1939. Okay. How did people, question number 3, how did people know there was an air raid? Obviously, they didn't have Twitter or anything back then. So they had air raid sirens that warned of coming attacks. What type of air raid shelter was kept in the house or near the house? Probably in the garden or basement, I'm not sure. But it was an Anderson shelter, a famous shelter, an Anderson shelter. Okay. Who wrote in her diary about hiding from the Nazis? That was Anne Frank, so Anne Frank's diary. Question number 6. Why did Britain declare war on Germany? And I know there was a long-winded way that people could say it, but basically they invaded Poland. And if anyone's watched Fawlty Towers, the famous scene, he does mention it there as well. That's, I think, where I originally learned it from. Okay, so the last question of round 2 was, which of these countries was an ally or friend of Britain? It wasn't Germany, it wasn't Italy, it wasn't Japan, it was France. So France was an ally of Britain. Okay, So add them up, see what you got out of 7 for that, and then we're going to mark the expert level quiz. Now this one might have caught a few of you out who were getting a little bit above yourselves. Some parents maybe showing off to the kids saying, I know more about it than you, but you didn't know this one. Well, you might have done. Who commanded the 8th Army at El Alamein? I think that's how you say it. Who commanded the 8th Army at El Alamein? It was General Montgomery. General Montgomery. Question number 2. Which officer led the Dam Busters? That was Wing Commander Guy Gibson. Wing Commander Guy Gibson. Okay. What date is VE Day? So we've got the 8th. It was the 8th of May. Sorry, my phone cut off again there. V-Day was the 8th of May. So today's date, well, tomorrow's date now, but today's date when you're doing this, hopefully. 1945. May the 8th, 1945. Okay, next up, number 4. Which island was awarded the George Cross for gallantry? It was Malta. It was awarded a George Cross for gallantry, Malta. Okay, number 5. In which French area were the D-Day landings? It was Normandy Way. Sorry, Normandy Way. That's for the road where I live. We've got loads of them down here. We've got Normandy Way and different things as well. So I don't know what I said. Yeah, Google Normandy Way Hinckley. Yeah, it's not very interesting though. Okay, question number 6. What was the code name for the Battle of Normandy? Not the Battle of Normandy Way, the Battle of Normandy. It was Operation Overlord. Operation Overlord. And we've got an Overlord Drive as well down here, so quite a few things going on around this way. Okay, question number 7. Who was the English codebreaker who created a machine that helped decrypt Nazi messages? And that was Alan Turing. Alan Turing. And if anyone did my LGBT training, you will find a little section in there on him, so you might remember him. That's how I knew the answer to this one. Okay, question number 8. What was the Nazi code name for a planned invasion of the United Kingdom? It was Operation Sea Lion. But they said it in German, so it wasn't that. But it was Operation Sea Lion is what it was known as. Number 9, nice easy one. Which Prime Minister gave the speech, "We shall fight on the beaches"? It was, go on, I'll say it, Winston Churchill. And last question, question number 10. The Germans' surrender marked the end of World War II in Europe, but Japan didn't surrender until which date that would later become VJ Day? It was the 15th of August. The 15th of August. And the bonus point, the surrender became official, i.e. signed, on what date? It was the 2nd of September 1945 when it became official. And that's when America celebrates VJ Day. So Google has led me to believe. So anyway, hope you kind of enjoyed that. Like I say, we're so busy with all the deliveries and everything, so just thought it would give you a little bit of a bit of fun for VE Day. Hope you all have a great time. Don't get too drunk. Sit out in the garden, maybe have a barbecue. Remember social distancing. Don't forget any hand sanitizer, because I'm delivering enough of it around. Make sure, you know, if needed, you put your face masks on, and then yeah, stay safe everyone, and hopefully if I get some good feedback, I'll see you all next week. If I don't get any feedback, I might not bother doing it, so come on, give me some comments, give me a bit of stick if you want, I don't care. But yeah, let's make sure that you're all watching it. But anyway, thank you all, and I'll see you all next week, or if not, I'll see you when I'm in the van. Bye then.